On November 12, 2020, Typhoon Ulysses with an international name VAMCO battered the northern Philippines and left behind many areas flooded and even destroyed infrastructures along its path. Weeks following the onslaught of Typhoon Ulysses, residents are still coping with mud and debris that have been inundated by flood waters. Some stayed in evacuation centers where social distancing among evacuees have raised concerns about the increase of COVID-19, while others, after losing their homes to floods, tried to save their belongings in the wake of the typhoon.
Don't take off your mask. Okay? Then, social distancing. 1 meter apart. No?
Hello, I am Basilio Sepe for LiCAS.news Philippines, and we are here right now in Casiglahan Village in Rizal Province, where members of the church, specifically members of the Carreon missionaries fathers, are providing relief materials to residents who are still struggling to find proper food, water, and even shelter.
Today we are conducting relief operation or relief distribution in this community, Casiglahan Village, here in Montalban, Rizal. All these 4 communities were totally submerged in water during the last November 12 typhoon which visited the Philippines. It's Typhoon Ulysses. As much as possible from the Carreon congregation, from the Carreon missionaries, we are trying our best, limited our resources maybe, to give assistance to our brothers and sisters, especially those who are in need. Today, we are giving some relief packs to some 500 households. Probably, as far as we can recall, we can remember, at the opening of this year, the Carreon missionaries have been busy already doing emergency response, especially for those communities also affected by the recent Taal eruption in Batangas. And soon after that, 1 or 2 months after that, we have initiated also our COVID-19 response as a province, as Carreon missionaries. And up to now, actually, we are preparing again for another set of relief operations for some 3,000 elderly brothers and sisters of ours closest to Quezon City, more affected with this pandemic which we are experiencing. A week after this one, we are going to go to Bicol, to Albay region, to give also assistance to the same number of people, 500 probably or more than 500. Still for those who are actually survivors of the recent typhoon Rolly, which also visited the Philippines last month. This brings us a lot of hope for the future. We cross our fingers, we hope that 2021 will be better off as compared to this year. But with the assistance of everyone, with the generosity of all our sponsors and donors, I guess it gives us a lot of hope to continue basically what we are doing. We are happy with how we are being received by these people, our brothers and sisters affected, but at the same time, we are more than happy that the world never runs out of good people. I think with the world having good people around, we have so much hope for the future.
Again, I am Basilio Sepe for LiCAS.news Philippines, Casiglahan Village, Rizal Province, north of Manila.